Hello everyone and good morning. So welcome back to another of my module, which is NORA in Pediatric Anesthesia. So what does NORA mean? NORA, it's basically non-operating room anesthesia. This is a very important aspect of pediatric anesthesia because I think it forms a significant percentage of the procedures we do. So outside the operating theatre, we could anywhere do between 20 to 30% of what we normally do in pediatric anesthesia. And yeah, this could be either anesthesia or sedation in different formats. Now, what are the common procedures we do in NORA? Very common is endoscopic procedures, then interventional radiology and diagnostic radiology procedures. Then we have the bronchoscopy, EEG and BERA. So we'll go through these procedures one by one. Now, coming to the basic aspects of NORA, how is it different from anesthesia inside the theatre? One thing is we need to all realize that it is outside our comfort zone. So it can be more challenging to sedate or give anesthesia for children outside the operating theatre. Various reasons for that. One is we may not have all the necessary equipments we have in theatre set up. The personnel we have could quite be limited. And in case of an emergency, the time it takes for response could also be could be longer. And it's been shown that the risks and complications or adverse effects which happen in these situations outside the OR, there is a longer recognition time, and because of which there could be a higher problems or a longer response to treating these adverse events. So I think it's quite important there that we are extra cautious when we are dealing with children outside the operating theatres for these reasons. A common acronym which is mentioned in a lot of books is a simple one. It's called SOAPME, which stands for suction, oxygen, airway equipment you need to get ready, what are the medications you need to have handy, what monitors would you keep, and finally the emergency equipments like crash cart and defib. Very often I think it's though we think we've got everything ready, it'll be surprising to see that even basic things like suction is something which is frequently forgotten in outside the OR settings. And imagine a patient aspirating and you don't have suction handy, you're going to end up in a disaster. So it's a quick list, easy to remember. So make sure that you go through this list when you deal with children outside the OR.